Hi everyone. Good morning and good weekend to everyone. This is Russell again for this short minute of taxes. So today I'm going to be starting a new series of tax tip for people. So what is going to happen here is that I'm going to be starting today a new series of tax tip, tax strategy during this tax season, because I noticed that a lot of my people, my community, are making a lot of mistakes when filing the taxes or when paying the taxes. Okay, so that's the reason why my team and I we decide to actually go online every day during this tax period to actually share with you on things that we notice that may help taxpayer in general. Okay, so that's the reason why we're starting this today, because we have a big discussion with our team members, our partner, and we say, you know what, it's better to do this, because even though we don't actually help people by fixing the issue, when we share what they need to know, now they can actually fix by themselves, or they can pay more attention when they file the taxes. So that's the reason why we actually decided to actually start conducting this daily video for you guys. So it's going to be about tax tip, but in the meantime, if you have a topic that you would like to share during the minute of the tax season, of the minute of the taxes, just email us, post it in the video, post it on the comment of this video or any video that you're going to come across, so that we will consider it when we are scheduling what we are going to share with you guys every day. Like I said, every day during the entire tax season. Okay, we don't do it for us, we do it for you guys. Okay, because it's been recurring that we notice stuff, we talk to somebody, the next customer comes, we see the same thing, and we say, you know what, it's better to go there and share what we know. Okay, so it can help at least one person. So that's the reason why we decide again. Yeah, so we're going to discuss a lot of topic here on this channel, and the main one that we're going to start today is how can keeping a good relationship with your tax professional save your life. So we have two questions now. Normally we'll be asking only one question every day, but today we decide to answer two of them. So how can keeping a good relationship with your tax professional can save your life? The second question will be, how do you know your tax were done right? That's the big question, right? So there's a misconception on this thing, and that's the reason why I say, you know what, let's just start it with this thing, because this is actually what people are facing. Okay, and they don't know the consequences of doing something or not doing other things, right? So yes, without further ado, keeping a good relationship with your tax professional is crucial. Okay, crucial in the sense that your tax professional has all your data. Okay, you don't want to make your tax professional mad when having a bad relationship with the person. If you have to leave your tax professional to another one, it should be a natural process. It shouldn't be a process that you are actually like taking advantage of him. Okay, this is, you have to do a fair action to leave a tax professional for another one. You can start your taxes this year, next year you file a different one. There will be so many reasons. But keeping a good relationship doesn't mean you have to file your tax every day with someone. There could be a reason why you change your tax professional. But when I say keeping a good relationship, it's when you start something with your tax professional. Okay, you put it on hold and you disappear, you don't come back no more. He doesn't know where you are, he doesn't know what your intentions are until the tax season ends. Okay, so it's just like going to the doctor and putting the doctor there, starting the consultation, and tell the doctor, I'll be back, I think I need to feed the meter, I'll be right back, and you don't come back. You don't know where the doctor is when you do that. And I don't do that for myself. I do that because I notice in our group of professionals, we see that happening over and over. If you leave your doctor during your consultation and you say that you have to come back, if you cannot come back, call your doctor and say, doctor, you know what, maybe we need to reset it. Or maybe I'm just leaving alone. I'm not going to continue with this consultation. We will do what we do later. So when you do that, you are keeping a good relationship. Or maybe if you want to say, doctor, I'm not confident with what you're doing, and for that reason, I think this is what I'm going to do. your doctor will be happy with you because there's a good communication between you guys, okay? But if you leave your doctor, or you drop all the things over there on the table of your doctor, and you leave, you don't come back, you don't know what can happen. I'm not in the med field. I will come back to the taxes over here. You consult with the tax professional. You book an appointment. You come to the office. He conducts your tax planning. Not tax planning, tax preparation. That means he tries to have you be compliant. He has to have you being compliant. He doesn't have the obligation to make you receive $10,000 or $100,000 refund. That is what you guys to know. He doesn't have to make you receive $10,000 refund, but it has to make you be compliant. Okay? Now, if during the process you feel that there's something missing, okay, it's obvious to let him know that put it on hold. I will be back, okay, to finish it with you. If you feel that you're not going to come back to him, call him back to say, you know what, I finally decide otherwise. So, decide to do otherwise, decide to do my tax by myself. I decided to do my tax with someone else. So he doesn't stay there on hold waiting for you. That is what is called keeping a good relationship. Because he may think that maybe he did something wrong, or maybe there's something that he missed to claim for you, then he will start working even more on your taxes. But when you leave, and then you just don't, I don't want to say not answering your call, but not even coming back after him to say, listen, this is what we did. I think that I appreciate what you did, but I feel that I want to chat to a different place. On that moment, your tax professional knows that there's a good relationship with him. Because guess what? You know him. Chances are that you may still come to him or call him for any tax issue that you have. You don't want your tax professional to get any imagination in his head when you are leaving his office. Okay? So that is what I call keeping a good relationship with your tax professional. You don't know what a tax professional who is mad at you starting spending 2 hours on his return and you leaving the office and he show you how to do everything and you go there and you don't come back and you don't just pay the money to someone else to do what was already done for you on the first place. Of course, if you just want to get an estimate of what you should get, just tell the person initially that, listen, I know I'm not going to do my taxes. I need to get an estimate of what I can get. That means at the end of your consultation, the tax professional knows that he's trying to get you an idea of your taxes, right? When you finish it, you tell him he has an estimate of what he's going to pay or what he's going to receive. Now it's up to him to decide whether he wants to continue with you or no. Or now you can actually go to the different places, go to 4, 5, 5 places and start, trying to get an estimate. Now it's up to your tax professional to know if he's going to provide that service to you for free or he will charge you something as a retainer, as most of our practice. Okay, normally for doing group taxes, you should drop a retainer because just by dropping all your financial data in the system and telling you what you're going to owe or what you're going to pay is a service. You guys have to know that you don't just have to think about what you will receive. And if you're not satisfied, then you feel that he did nothing for you. And that is how you actually put yourself in danger. And this is why I say saving your life. I see people coming to my office. We start doing the taxes. When you submit it, they say, oh, this return, this dependent was already claimed on somebody's return. And he say, nobody has my information except my tax professional. Then he's gonna call the person and say, hey, have you done something with my return? I don't know what the relationship was between you and that tax professional. If there were no prior, argument or situation that I just explained it between you guys, then the tax professional should be actually, penalized for that. Okay? Either way, the tax professional should be penalized. But I don't want you to push a tax professional to do something that seems like he wants to just do something that will feel bad to you. When you come to the office to do your taxes and then you figure out that one of your information was used, or maybe I helped somebody to do the PPP and stuff, and he noticed that one was already filed on his name. It depends on the relationship you have with your tax professional. That's why I call saving your life. Applying for a line of credit on your name can kill you because you don't know how many he can actually do. If he applied for an EIDM on your name without even telling you. It happens. It happens with at least 5 people, 5 business owners that we are doing. When I say, call your tax professional. When he calls, he say, yeah, I'll file it on your behalf. If you have a good relationship with your tax professional, he will actually invite you to do something that is good for you. He will not do nothing on your back. Imagine that he's filing a loan on your name because he has your name, date of birth, social security. Okay? So again, keep a good relationship with your tax professional. It's really important. You don't have to change. I'm sharing this information not for you to come back to us to do your taxes with us. No. If there's an issue where we can help you, yes, we help you. But it comes back to the second question that we need to answer. How do you know your taxes were done right? Only change your tax professional if you have a conviction. You have a conviction that the new person you're going to can help you. Do not just go to him because you saw that he gave a loan refund to someone else. No, go to him because he actually show you, or he shows somebody that is really close to you. That is a referral. The referral has a very big impact on business. If you have a friend, a close friend, a family member who think, oh, this guy have done a fantastic job to me, then you can go by. But do not just go to somebody, the person 2 or ABC, just because the first person doesn't give you what you like. You go to the person B because the person A didn't give you the refund you wanted to get. If the person B doesn't give you a 5,000 or 3,000 refund, you go to person C. You are exposing yourself to what you don't even know. So you have to go to a tax professional, a CPA, if you are convinced that the person is good. That's why sometimes it's good to do, you can actually do a Google, and when you get something on the phone, ask you some few questions. How do you come up with the refund? And that is why the second question is really important. How do you know your refund, your result is right? 90% of people that I have to work with, when I tell them the refund, you have $3,000 refund. Wow, fantastic. Last year I only got 2,000. That is 1,000 more. That was a great job. Thank you so much. I don't know how to thank you. That doesn't make any sense to me, to be honest with you. I see that. But sometimes I will still go through. I go above and beyond to say, listen, this is actually how you got this refund. And this is how you know your taxes was done right. Do not think that your tax is done right because you receive a refund that is equal or higher than what you received last year. That is the misconception, because yesterday again, I faced that case with somebody. I have to do some return. The lady was supposed to owe $4,000. $4,000. And I explained, because I will always explain to you why is it that you have to owe, or why is it that you have to receive this amount of refund compared to maybe prior year if I have your prior return. And sometimes we ask for return. Last week I have to ask the lady to send me her 2019 taxes for me to go through it, to show her why is it that she received that refund of 2019, what was taken into consideration, and compared to this year. And we can do the simulation. I mean, if I bring your income to last year return, you will see that you will receive a similar refund that you received last year. This is how you know your taxes was done right. Okay? Whenever you get your tax done, ask the person, how did I come up with this result? That is a crucial question. How did that come up? Because yes, the person I'm talking about, the lady yesterday, when I told her that, of course, if you have anything that you want me to claim on your return, I'm assuming that you can defend everything that you gave me to put on your refund. I'm not going to be your auditor. I trust you. If you feel that, okay, this is another thing that I claim, give me the document. I'm going to claim your taxes. It's up to the IRS to know that you made up stuff in your taxes. And when I was talking, you say, yes, last year she owed the same amount of money, around 4,000. And the tax professional said, okay, it's a simple thing. I'm going to help you on that. He made up something in her taxes. And before I finished talking, the lady says she received a letter from the IRS. It didn't even have to wait for 1 year. Some people will last 1 year, some people even 2 years. Yeah, she received the taxes. I said, okay, I didn't even know you received any letter from IRS last year. So it's up to you. This is why you are paying. Listen, you work, you made $20,000, they collect $200 for the whole year. How is it going to help you? It doesn't change, your tax bill doesn't change. Whether they collected $10,000 out of your gross income during the year, or they collect $100,000. It's just a matter of when do you want to pay your taxes. Okay? If they collect more during the year, if your tax bill is $5,000, it is going to be the same $5,000. It will not change. I see people say, okay, yeah, I asked them, they didn't collect taxes because I have so many dependents. It doesn't matter. At the end of the year, we have to calculate what is your real tax, giving all the law, applicable at that time. If they collected less, then you're gonna pay more. If they collect more, or maybe more than they're supposed to, you're gonna get a refund. It's as simple as that. It's not magical. It's not the tax professional giving you the return. You have to know that in mind. Your tax professional doesn't make you receive higher refund. He can help you being compliant and claim everything that you are eligible for. And that takes time. That takes time. Your tax professional is not somebody who will make you receive $200,000 refund all of a sudden because he's a genius. I'm not a genius. I don't know who is a genius, but I know where to claim what can help you receive the maximum refund you are eligible of. Okay? So this is why I was saying that keeping a good relationship with your tax professional will help you in the sense that he's providing a professional service to you. You don't want somebody who's providing a professional, just like a lawyer. Let's say you just hang up a lawyer somewhere, you start the process, you don't even talk no more. Maybe you provide service to you, don't pay for the service. You don't know what your own lawyer can do in your case. You just don't know. Okay? You just don't know what your own lawyer can do in your case. You don't know what your doctor can do in your medical record. You don't know what your tax professional can do in your life in general. Okay? You have to trust them. You are trusting them with your thing. Your social is very important to you. For you not to go and sit down, providing all your social security, or your wife, or your children, then you just say, okay, you know what? I will call you back. Then you don't call back. Call him. Say, listen, I got the better result somewhere. How can we sell the time I spent on you? Okay, it was 1 hour. 1 hour is $150. I paid you the $150 because you are actually receiving a gain. If he was supposed to make you receive, I don't know, $5,000, you got someone who is gonna make you receive $8,000. You are receiving $3,000 more. Think about it. Don't just be too guilty. You are receiving $3,000 more. What you think is good, which me, I think, if it's not explained to you, it's a risk. Okay, but to you it's a gain because you're receiving $3,000 more. You were supposed to help you receive $5,000. Somebody else give you $8,000. That's $3,000 more. Call him and say, you know what? Thank you for the time I spent with you. How much is your hourly rate? He will say, I don't know, $30, $100, $200, $150. Then pay him that. Then you will keep a good relationship with him because he will understand maybe he didn't do a very good job, but at least he spent the time to process your application. Maybe he's gonna see working even more and to see if there's something that he failed to miss on your job. Okay, do not just leave your tax professional unknown and just go there and wait for next year. Okay, because chances are that sometimes you even have a relationship with the person, even though you don't have a relationship. Most of the time you find him online, you call him, or maybe somebody gave you your number. That means you have his information. You can contact him. So this is what I want to share with you. I don't see the question here, but if you have a question once you watch this video, you can see drop that question over here. And again, to know that your tax is done right, you have to be aware of what was claimed in your taxes. Even though you have to owe $10,000 to the IRS, it's better than knowing that they have claimed $10,000 wrong stuff in your taxes. And most of the time, you not even knowing it. Because some tax professionals will just do things to please you so that you're going to have better refund. And you say, oh, he's good. No. It's your responsibility because once you are audited, your tax professional, your CPA will say that he has done according to what you asked him to do. Okay? So this was the minute of taxes. This will be a series of short video. This one was a little bit longer because I wanted to actually help a lot of people to understand what taxes is. Okay? So if you watch this and you like it, share it or subscribe to our YouTube channel if you watch it on YouTube. Or maybe I will drop the YouTube channel in the description of the video for you to be aware of. Anytime there will be a new one every day in the morning at 10 o'clock. Okay, so I don't see any question here. That was my pleasure to share this with you guys, and I will continue to come there to educate my people, because you know my people die for lack of knowledge. Okay, so that was it. See you tomorrow. Ciao.